What is up, my friends? So, I didn't get a chance to make a video last week when I saw Mid90s because it was a movie that I just wanted to take in and think about. And this movie's been on my mind for the past couple of days. And one of the reasons is because it kind of hits a little home with the type of feel this movie has with friendships and just finding this group of people that help you get through certain things in your life. And that's something that I think many of us can relate to. And then just the whole aesthetic of the 90s being a whole different aesthetic. And I was born in the 90s, but almost the mid 90s, so I was a little bit in the 90s, but I was still a kid, so I really didn't see this much of the culture as I'm seeing in this movie. And that's because at different stages in your life you see different things and you really ignore other things. So I had a little bit of a taste more. I would probably do something around the early 2000s for something around my coming of age type years. But nonetheless, I did connect with the movie a lot of the characters as well, not just one, and I really dug the movie. Now, one of the things that got to me and was really something on my mind is this ending to this film, because the film doesn't really end abrupt, but it does end abrupt at the same time, if that makes any sense. So pretty much by the end of the film, we see our main character sunburned and fuck shit Ray, Ruben in fourth grade get into a car accident, and Sunburn is pretty much the one who gets the most hurt. And then by the end of it, we see Sunburn and his brother, who have had such a really up and down and pretty heated relationship, come to a sort of agreement, and pretty much they're in a good spot now. And also with his mother, it seems she is more laid down and not as neurotic as she was in the film, which I don't blame her. She's a mother and whatnot. Of course she's gonna be pretty upset about her son and everything that happens to him. But what I thought was really interesting was the end, because the mother sees that all the friends are there at the hospital, so she sees that this group of people actually care about her son. She lets them go see him, and then at the end, fourth grade, who has been talking about being a director throughout the whole film and wanting to be that when he grows up, pretty much, he has something to show them, and he puts on the film, and it's called Mid90s, and it just shows some of the best moments that they had during whatever period it was. I don't know if it was just the summer, what was it, but it shows all the happy moments and everything that was there. And I think that was a really interesting choice to do, especially when the film had a lot of drama with the characters with one another, and then you just have this piece of film that's showing you, hey, I know we're all focusing on all the negatives, that's all we can talk about, but look, there was all these moments as well in between and after that show us we are really good friends and we got to stick with each other. And I think that was one of the best parts about the film, is you have a lot of negativity in your life that happens with people that you care about and love. And sometimes when you have all of that negativity and all of that hostility towards one another, you forget about these moments. But them showing this at the end is yeah, we might fight, we might get into all these heated arguments, but at the end of the day, we might not remember these really happy moments we had. And pretty much we were still a family, and we're still going to continue to be a family. And I thought that was one of the big messages from this film, is that, yeah, you have this period of time where you might be going through some struggles and whatnot, but it's always good to look back and look at the happy moments. And that pretty much unifies and makes your bond stronger with whoever it is. And that's my take. This is probably not what Jonah Hill intended with the ending of the film. He might have a whole different perspective on that, but that's just what I took from it, and why I think that ending really works for a film such as Mid90s that focuses on a coming of age film for our character Sunny. Well, that's the name of the actor, Sunburned. And I think that it's great. I think I love the film more than I thought about it that way. And definitely it's a film I want to check out more. What did you think, however, about the ending of Mid90s? What does it mean to you? What does the film mean to you? I like to know. But anyways, check out my Bohemian Rhapsody film video. I'm going to be talking about the ending and why that ending works for that film as well. Also, take note and make sure you subscribe, because we're on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope that I can bring out the Halloween short I've been promising you all month pretty soon, but you know how things go. Anyways, as always, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share. I'll see you next time. Stay positive.